Good morning, students. Yesterday we have done with one of the question papers, and day before yesterday we have done with two question papers. Today we are going to solve 2010 October question paper, which is third semester. First question: draw a neat layout of medium-sized laundry. Name the equipments needed along with the traffic lanes. We have seen this question repeatedly coming in the previous year's question papers, and we know how to draw a 5-star commercial laundry. Name the equipments needed along with the traffic lanes. So we know the layout with the placement of the equipments. So each just write for washing machine number 1 and then label them separately. Don't write the names of the equipments in the layout itself. Just name them, label them, and then separately you write number 1 washing machine, 2 hydro extractor, number them, and along with the numbering you put the labeling at the end. Question number 2. Describe the various activities of a linen room, its location and records maintained. Linen room functions. What is linen room useful for? Where is it located? We already know linen room should always be in the basement and adjacent to laundry or opposite to the laundry, so that the transportation of linen would be easy. And records maintained. So how much of soil linen is coming? What are the records? How are the par levels maintained? And who is in charge of maintaining all these records, and how often it is done. So all these records you have to draw in the form of a format. Coming to the third question, what are par levels? What factors influence the par levels? Par stock, par level, par stock is the same. The amount of linen required for smooth functioning of a department is called as par stock or par level. What factors influence the par levels? But obvious, it's understood that the amount of linen that is there in our hand to face the emergency needs and to ensure the smooth operations is par level is required. So room linen, how does room linen influence the par levels? It is clearly understood. One set of linen will go to laundry, one set of linen will be in the pantry, one set of linen will be on the bed, that is in the room. So minimum to minimum 3 to 3.5 or maximum 4 par stock is always suggested for a 5-star hotel. Coming to the napery part, that is the restaurant linen. How do you maintain, how many sets of restaurant linen is required? You need to mention this also. 3 sets of par stock is definitely required for the restaurant. Coming to the fourth question, design a uniform for a hostess of a specialty restaurant. Specify the materials, accessories and cost. Uniform for a hostess of a specialty restaurant. So I suggest you all to do we have done 4 types, that is 1 female GRA we have done, 1 GRA houseman we have done, chef we have done, kitchen stewarding we have done, and we have also designed a sari. So whichever you are very good in drawing, you need to mention the material, the cost of the uniform, how many sets of uniform are you giving, and what are the accessories that woman is supposed to, because it's clearly asked hostess. So it's obviously a female candidate for the restaurant. So I suggest design a sari, or if you are coming up with a trouser and a blazer and things like that, then accordingly you design the accessories as well. Explain in detail with an illustrative flow chart the various stages of wash cycle. This is a question which is repeatedly coming, and I have also told you in the theory class that either the laundry cycle or the wash cycle is a compulsory question. So this flush, suds, all these side headings, break, agitation, rinse, when should you add bleach. So these side headings, 9 points are there, which is page number 464 in your textbook, and just follow that and write point wise for each side heading. Or they have given you an internal choice. What are laundry chemicals? Which ones are used routinely? Enlist at least 2 functions for each. What are the different laundry chemicals? I have shown you personally in the laundry Clax, laundry detergent, laundry boost, laundry bleach. So softener, when should softener be used, when should bleach be used, when should boost be used, what is Clax detergent. So all these you list it out and just write a subheading, hyphen, and then put 2 functions for each. One is boost to be added, one is detergent, one is softener to be used. You have to mention. Question number 6. Discuss the process of dry cleaning. What are the various dry cleaning agents used? I have shown you a PowerPoint presentation, explained you very neatly, and I have shown you for certain examples also how dry cleaning clothes look like. Any cleaning which is done in a non-aqueous liquid medium is called as dry cleaning. It does not come in contact with the water. What are the various dry cleaning agents used? Perchloroethylene is the dry cleaning solvent that we use for dry cleaning process. But this is just a definition and a cleaning agent. But since this question carries 10 marks, you need to mention the entire procedure of how dry cleaning happens in 5-star hotel. Coming to question number 7, what are the activities carried out in a sewing room of a deluxe hotel? So sewing room we have discussed already in the previous classes. This question enlist 10 basic equipments used in the sewing room. So you need to write the activities, so the mending and repairing, guest clothes, hotel linen, restaurant linen, all these linen will be mended, repaired by the seamstress. The tailor in the 5-star hotel is called as seamstress, and what are the activities performed by the seamstress in the sewing room is what they are trying to ask us. Enlist 10 basic equipment used in the sewing room. So this equipment, needles, chalk, thread, and measuring tape, all these things are required for a seamstress to run her functions properly. So the clear-cut answer is given in page number 496 and 497. Please prepare well for this. Or there is an internal choice. Describe how guest laundry is handled in a hotel. Very simple question. If you are not very confident with the first part, go for the second part. Right from the time how the guest calls up for a pickup of laundry, you need to explain the entire process, how the valet will go to the room, entry procedure of how the valet will enter into the room, then how the laundry is collected, is it for dry cleaning, pressing, or for the washing purpose, what time the laundry has to be delivered. All this communication has to be done if the guest is there in the room. If the guest is not there, see that the physical count of the soiled clothes given by the guest is matching with the mention which is there on the laundry slip. So then the soiled clothes are put in the laundry bag, and then bring it back to the laundry, sort it out, tag it, and each process you have to mention. And it includes even how the delivery of laundry will take place at 6 o'clock. Question number 8. Floral displays enhance the beauty of interiors of a hotel. Justify the statement and discuss the basic designs principles for floral art. Meaning, how does the flower arrangement enhance the beauty of a hotel? So we have come across this question in the previous year's question papers also. They have asked us the equipment used and types of arrangement in the previous year's question paper. Now it says, justify the statement and discuss the basic designs, principles. So principles of flower arrangement, just explain them in detail. Or use of indoor plants, how can you maintain them so that they can be long lasting? Air, temperature, water, shifting, repotting, all these side headings I have given you notes, so you can prepare from that, and that makes the question clear. Question number 9. How do you classify and identify the stains? What are the principles of stain removal? So principles, what is a stain? First basic definition. How do you classify the stains? Animal stains, mineral stains, metalloid, vegetable stains. So you have to classify them, and what are the principles of stain removal? So when you are doing your stain removal process, what are the basic principles that you follow? Apply the glycerin so that the stain becomes softened, because we do not know when the stain is been formed. So you're basically trying to soften the stain. Then leave it for 10 minutes, then soak it in cold water, then rinse it, then soak it in warm water, then the cleaning agent. So all these step-by-step procedure, what we have done in the practical, you need to put it in a nice format, step-by-step. Coming to the objectives, question number 10, explain briefly any 5. They have asked us optical brightness. Optical brightness is to basically whenever white clothes are there and they have repeatedly been washed, there is a white yellowish tinge which is formed on the white clothes. The process of removing that yellowish marks is called as optical brightness. Coming to the saniforization. Any clothes, the process of putting the clothes for less than 1% shrinkage is called as saniforization. Thread count. The number of warps and wefts in a square inch of a fabric is called as thread count. Discarded linen or condemned linen. The linen which is discarded, officially declared unfit for use, which cannot be anymore used in the guest area, is called as discarded linen. We have also talked about what will be done with the discarded linen after the linen has been discarded. But here just the definition. What do you mean by discarded? So any linen declared unfit for use is called as discarded or condemned linen. Both the terms are correct. Ikebana, it's a Japanese arrangement which is done with the three principles: man, heaven and earth, Jivatma, Paramatma and Prithvi. It's not a mass arrangement where too many flowers are used. So it's a very simple arrangement which gives you 2 marks. So 5 2s are 10 marks. All 5 questions are answered neatly and then you are bound to get 10 on 10 here. Thank you very much. We'll see you with a different question paper tomorrow. Thank you.